I don't even know what the hell I'm doing down there. And I don't like to touch the worms, you know that. I don't like to touch the worms. You ready, Skip? All right. Hey everybody, my name is Clark Pickens. Welcome to Ask Clark. This is a show where we answer your squirrel questions. I'm the head nut here at friendsofsquirrels.org. And today's question comes from Kurt Grott. And he asks, I'm scared of squirrels. How do I make myself not scared of squirrels? We'll tackle that in a minute, but first we have a sponsor, and this week it is the... What in the... Oh, crap, yeah, I remember this thing. It is the Squirrel Go-Round Squirrel Feeder. Now, they called it a diversionary, but so this is the product here. The Squirrel Go-Round Diversionary Feeder for squirrels keeps them away from your bird feeder. 5 arms secured treats with threaded metal skewers, anchor and decorative cast aluminum center hub. Mounting hardware is included. Blah 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 blah. Spin, spin, spin. These are hilarious. There's also the bungees, which do we have the bungees as a sponsor? Yeah, we'll do those coming up. But yeah, so it's you put the corn on there and it spins, and it is hours of fun for me to watch anyway. And they're trying to get on the corn, and then they're flipping and they're hanging, and they have to hang on to the tree. And if there's multiple ones, and they're spinning, and it's hoots of fun. You can find a link to that over at friendsofsquirrels.org/sponsors. All right, Kurt. So Kurt evidently is afraid of squirrels, and he wants to join some program or some 12-step thing to be not afraid of squirrels. Well, first of all, I say if you're afraid of squirrels, just steer clear of squirrels. It's that simple. There's not an easy way, if you're scared of something. Karen is deathly afraid of spiders. I don't mind spiders. I will go pick up a spider. She screams, Clark, there's a spider in the shower coming. So I walk in there, and after the steam and the nudity has cleared, I walk in and I just pick up the spider. He scurries around my hand a little bit, and I take him outside. She's, of course, over there with the shampoo bottle. Don't do that. Squirrels, I don't know. I don't know many people who are afraid of squirrels. I know a lot of people call them like flying rats and or tree rats or some other derogatory term. So if you're afraid of small vermin, this could be in that. I don't know, Kurt, you didn't say in your question if you were afraid of fluffy bunnies, baby foxes, puppies, kittens. But I put a squirrel in the same category, so I don't know. I would just say if you're afraid, but you clearly have the desire to want to like the squirrels, maybe you're a viewer of this show and you don't understand my mindset, Now, a lot of the reason I do this show is out of just pure guilt, because I was so horrible to squirrels growing up. We used to eat squirrel. Papa had a ranch for that, and now I try to save the squirrel. So as much as I love them, there's also, a backstory to my issues. But what can you do? As with everything in life, it's probably just baby steps. I would say get yourself a pack of peanuts, go down to the park and start feeding and see what happens. The more likely the squirrel is probably going to see your fear and know that you're afraid. So it's probably going to stay back a little bit. You're going to feed it. You're going to see it's not... You don't have to pick up a squirrel. In fact, I recommend you don't pick up a squirrel. Squirrels carry diseases and whatnot, and so you don't really... They say that... I was reading in National Geographic, they got the monkeypox, you get the hantavirus, you get all these things. I don't touch them. Unless if, it's... I know the squirrel, right? Always wash your hands if you're going to touch a wild animal like that. So I don't know. I mean, are you just afraid of them crossing your path? There's so many questions I have for you, Kurt, and I would love a follow-up if you could tell me why you want to, or if there is a, or who to what. Remember that guy? There's a band in college called the Hoodawoodas. It's funny. He didn't wear pants. So anyway, hope that answers your question, Kurt. Just baby step into it. Try and observe, enjoy from a distance. Is what I recommend everyone do. So anyway, happy trails to you. Now we're going to talk about the Patreon. If you want to support the show, you like the advice, you like me, you want to give us some support, you can go over to patreon.com/Clark Pickens, and I'll give you my cell phone number so you can call me, and maybe we'll connect. I'll answer some questions for you. Not in the dark of the night, and don't ask me Golden Girls questions, because that's just a thing of mine. So anyway, patreon.com/Clark Pickens. And now the photo. We do have a photo. We got a photo? Oh yeah, this is from our friend Amy, and she sent this right out of her little house right there. See, there's a squirrel at the front door saying, "Hey, are you scared of me? Oh, let me in. Give me some filberts." Don't let in that stranger squirrel. You never know where that thing is going to end up in your house. But if you have a question for me, or you want to send a photo, you can do that at clark@friendsofsquirrels.org, and I would appreciate that very much. You can read what I'm up to on Twitter. It's at FOSquirrels. I've been tweeting every day. And you want some sample tweets? Here, put some sample tweets up on there, right next to my head. See? That's good stuff right there. That's the Twitter. The twatter? What is it? Is it twat? Twitter. The Twitter. And so, yeah, I try to do that. We can connect. You can ask me a question on there if you want, and we'll converse maybe, or I'll save it and I'll put it in the question bucket, then I'll put it on here. But what else? Oh, and the face page. You can look us up on the face page. Whatever. If you like this video, please like it. Please share it with your friends. And if you feel so inclined, you can leave a comment below. Maybe your experience about being afraid of squirrels. Maybe we can direct Kurt over here. He can read your ideas on how to overcome that fear. Or if you have any other questions, we'll certainly check in the feed for that. So that's everything. I'm Clark Pickens, head squirrel nut. I'm the head squirrel. Did you want to say? I'm the head nut here at friendsofsquirrels.org. Thanks for watching. I don't think I ever heard of anybody being scared of a squirrel before. I know. I wasn't going to say that, though.